Hello, everybody. If I've done this correctly, we're fucking back! It has been a long road. It has been a long ass road to getting this new rig done. I have spent, I think, a collective, 72 hours of dedicated IT work. That's not in terms of days. That's actual time sitting in front of a computer trying to sort this shit out. Days and weeks and everything else, but we are here. We are back. Hello to everybody that is watching this as a VOD in post. Hopefully I've gotten all of my sound levels right. Hopefully I've gotten all my mic stuff. This is all brand new stuff, so if there's anything, I'm sure chat will let me know very soon. But I thought I'd get back in and actually be able to play a game that I got a little bit of time in the old rig. But not really as much as I would have liked. So, yeah, we are going to, because I am a forever shill, going to be doing a little bit of the socials, let people know that we are back and we are doing it because it has been a hot minute. But I tell you what, having time away and having an extra 100 subs on YouTube just without me uploading anything whatsoever is insane to me. But yeah, things have been going pretty well in spite of all of the IT troubles that I've been in. New Year is looking really fun. New Year is looking really good, and I am really excited for it. So let's have a look. Seems the aspect ratio is off for the video. Okay, first thing to unfuck. Let's do it. So I would hazard a guess that it is the output resolution that we're looking at. Base canvas. Okay, so this is not going to the base canvas. So let's go transform. We will fit that. Yeah. And then we will have to move some other stuff around. So actually, you know what will really help? I'm actually going to bring up this stream on my own YouTube, and we will have a look at this. So then, no, it's not an analytics. Where is the creator dashboard thingy Madoobie? God, it has been a hot minute since I've done this. All right, let's just go on here. Immediately mute so you guys aren't getting anything back. Okay, so, all right, so it seems like that fixed it a little bit. And then what we are going to do is just drag some of our stuff across. That can be centralized. What the fuck am I moving there? There we go. And our little ode to 4 can come over here. And then so when I look at this, Tides a man for the win. Hey, Paddy, how you doing, buddy? All right, now is our chat box in the right spot as well? I don't know if it fills upward or downward. I think it's going to fill upward. So I'll keep a track of that. Make sure that the chat doesn't go into my head. Looking on my PC, I think everything is good. One thing though, when I got the characters, I can see that this is in a terrible spot. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to put it just up here. And this is tracking for anybody who would like to know the insanity that I have been in trying to get this finally goddamn fucking fixed. That is how many hours I've been awake. That is how many hours I've dedicated to finishing this off. And I'll take this opportunity to shout out really great patron of mine is in the Discord, Dorel. Gave me a bunch of extra help. a bunch of extra help. Luckily, they're in Finland, so the hours kind of worked out because I had insomnia and was up at like 2, 3 a.m. And it worked out there. I could not have got my PC back up without them. As a thank you, I gave them Shasso status in the Discord for a month and going to give them a free session with us. But yeah, just wanted to shout them out a little bit because it was pretty massive what they did for me. Let's get into the actual gameplay now that that's sorted out. Let me know about sound levels and everything else. Chat box is looking good. I think we have set up, like, initially with only a handful of fucking around, if I'm honest. Just a handful. All right, let's add that to... Add that to cargo. I don't think I need a Psyker staff. Now, if I remember correctly, I double-click these so that I've got the entire party. Now, I will forget things, chat. I will 100% have forgotten things. So, be nice. Be nice. I'm not a scrub. It's just been a hot minute and I did the tutorial way back when. Also, if I die, it's Chelsea's fault because she's not here with me in Sydney. She's unfortunately staying back a little bit with her family in Adelaide, which is where I was previous. So if I die, it's because Chelsea's not here and I'm alone and, you know, just everything's all going wrong. All going wrong. Bill No, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I really, really appreciate it, buddy. Hey, I see the computer works now. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Possible. Now, if I'm going to select the same thing that I did here, and I was saying, Bill, no, that the new PC has taken my sanity with it. I have dedicated, well, you can see the countdown timer for the number of hours that I have currently been awake. And now that I look at it, that is actually worse. So, nope, don't want to move that. No, thank you. Let's go. Let's actually put it up here. I think that'll be out of the way of everything. I wanted to have the least amount of impact on you guys. While also, you know, letting people know just how fucking long I've been awake. And I can't believe I'm actually not getting tired yet, which is the scary thing. I haven't done this since, like, I want to say Afghanistan, maybe just after, but yeah. Masu Mouse is back, baby. You damn well fucking know it. Count Lavender, is this like OG Fallout or Icewind Dale? I'd probably say, yeah, Icewind Dale, XCOM, that sort of stuff. I'll go through a few of like the windows and everything else, but I've been really, really, really keen to play this, and I've actually saved it for streaming, so I haven't touched it at all, even when my PC was working just a little bit. The people! Abelard looks back at coughing confused people. Musha, I forgot Alex called this character that. So this is named after my dog. I'm a sister of battle that's Mushu Lee Man. It's not cultural appropriation. It's my dog. Survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Over the roaring flames, you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted as if there were a body of water between you and them. Convictions. Now, I remember this. So you got Dogmatic, Iconoclast, and Heretical. Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edie. Idira breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle and she looks like she's about to fall. Mushuli, man, what are we waiting for? There is good morning from Scotland. Moody, how you doing, buddy? Moody actually messaged me being like, hey, I haven't seen anything for a little bit. I hope you're not dead. Which, you know, I'm not, and I really appreciated the message. We finally got the PC fixed! After hours of working on it. Anyway, I'm going to focus on this. So, I'm pretty sure I went Dogmatic because I'm playing a Sister of Battle style character. We're going to go Dogmatic again so that I don't, like, it's not like a save scumming thing. I'll do the other ones on a different playthrough. You take a step forward, and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you, and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind, and the screams of the weak dying in the inescapable blaze. Warp trickery. Warp fuckery. You have to pick the Dogmatic and... Get out! Get out! That was terrible! Get out! Also, I kind of love that, and I'm definitely going to tell Chelsea about it. Because unfortunately, my little boy is in Adelaide with Chell. I actually don't have him, And I'm not going to lie, I have never missed a living thing other than Chelsea this much, I think, in my entire life. Yeah. Thanks. No worry, Moody. The blinding inferno, the harrowing pyre. The all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, before suddenly retreating, as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with warm light before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voidveer wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burnt the entity away without a trace.
Mistress, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive.
Count Lavender, thank you, sir.
More than I was expecting after what you just
I
did.
will allow Abelard to do his business. Oh, I think he's done. Okay.
Praise the Emperor.
Oh, Genta, I missed you.
Through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Oh, Argenta, what are you doing after this? You want to step on me a little? Behind Argenta, you see Adira Tlas. Tlas or Lass? Yeah, somebody will say it eventually. Doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage mere 2 steps away from you. The Emperor protects Seneschal. Let's go, dogmatic.
If I
God, I
hadn't
hate
seen
you,
it
Masu.
myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But she perceived its true nature.
Damn right I did.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious?
Ah, I love that line.
We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
Damn right.
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Yeah, she does. We're gonna stick with dogmatic, and we're gonna keep it as holy as we can. The Emperor protects. Even if you are anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much farther. Alright, we are basically back up to where we were before, I think. Before I had, if I remember correctly, just a hard crash. Just PC insta restart. Which is, it's hopefully a thing of the past, because this PC's been eating everything I've thrown at it. Edelthrad von Valencius stares at you without trying to hide his astonishment and trepidation. Mushuli meh. Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake. We'll go with this one because I know that I did that before. Indeed it is. Your wounds. Law Warp 50, I did this last time and I think I succeeded. Yeah! Rebels. Edelthrad does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken a strange hue. The skin at his temples appears scalded. and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The Psyker's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of contact with the warp. Yeah, let's go Faith. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of she who has passed a trial by fire. I've gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or Arch-Militant in our midst. We are still receiving in her voice. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she's not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways? It was at the elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard were her Vox broadcasts. This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I'm still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voitvir was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once. Yep. Chambers, a reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until we next meet, Mushinli, man. May the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle. Yeah, Edelthrad. Alright, so now we are going to the secret lift. Now, what was it to show interactables? My brain goes alt, just from like Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't remember. Is it just control? Alright, let's just go my character.
Let the faith guide my path.
Wait, was it 3 here?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Secret elevator? No, it doesn't seem to be a button. We must have to go further down. Okay. Nothing interactable there. That one? Decision that could turn into a disastrous with a well-placed shot. Okay, not that. No wall there. Alright, goods. Cargo. Yep. Cool. Blocks apart the lift. You'll have to look for another way to Edelthrad. Did we have to go back? Is that... No, surely not. There's a shitload of fire there. Oh, is it that way? Yeah. No doubt. Definitely here. Actually, wasn't there a map? Oh, it's tab. Nope. Let's go here. Still dudes alive, which is promising. No. Okay. The fuck? Okay, so we want to go probably down here. Oh, wait, no, here.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Where are we? Ah. Look for the door, dingbat.
Over there.
Okay. Moody, nobody other than maybe an Inquisitor and a Astarte should question a Sister of Battle's faith to a face. If you want to keep your own anyway, damn right. Find a way to drop that platform. Yeah, I figured that would probably be the thing. They wouldn't make a big hoo-ha about it if that wasn't the case. Slowly getting re-familiar with this. Now, Lord Captain's quarters. I assume this will be the secret lift. Yep. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. We're getting back into it. We're getting back into the swing. Okay. Now, I will have to reorient myself. Where's the any key? With the combat stuff. I think it was relatively simple, the part that I was up to, which is very, very good for me. Now. Okay. Anything in here? Yo, see that warp taint? I saw that warp taint. Love me some taint. Let's go in here. Look at this. Is this a bath? Oh my god, this is goals. This is actually goals. If I ever make it big as like a YouTube creator or whatever else, this will be like purchase number 3. Just look at that. Just walk in, have a bath, running water all the time. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's go in here. Now, did I get up to this part? I can't remember. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, that is a dead Von Valancius. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's, before inspecting her, obviously we go and get the goods. Obviously. Oh, commerce and law. Oh, no. That's going into Inventra. So let's chuck that on her and equip. Yep, cool. Let's go there. Theodora von Valancius' body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The Archmilitan's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No!
That was a good scream.
I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Man, the VA work in this game is friggin' top tier. Right after, ask what is purchase 1 and 2. Well, purchase number 1 obviously is the house. Purchase number 2, I think, is TBD. I know that something comes before the bath. I haven't worked out what it is. I guess I'll have to lay down a plan for what I do with my very obvious millions it's going to come with talking about Tau on the internet. But yeah, TBD. I'll have a think about something. Purchase number 2 will be an important one. This voice line, she nailed. That was awesome.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I would go with almost certainly.
First, betrayal. Now, the murder of the rogue trader. And Mort. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
And I know something about being on a death world, being a citizen of Catachan myself.
I can look at things in my own way.
Oh, she's incredible.
If you find something,
She's
something
incredible.
that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
All right, so it looks like we got some guesses. Holographic practice boards. That would be pretty cool. We'd have to invent it first, obviously, but I mean, probably doable. Lifetime supply of Factor 50 for the wife. Mine is a redhead too, so I can only imagine the suffering that. What is Factor 50? As in like SPF 50 sunscreen? I assume that's what you mean. In which case, like, yeah, I think 50 is like the minimum in Australia. Which actually, we had Chelsea's sister come back over from Canada recently. She moved over there a couple of years ago, and she had only been using like SPF 7 sunscreen or whatever, because that's all you need in that part of the world. And she comes back here and she's like, oh yeah, right. You guys aren't just in double digits, you're like halfway to 100. Yeah, cool. And SPF, yeah, I thought it would be. Let's examine Theodora. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. The last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Let's go touch Theodora.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp.
Well, 50 is not like a baseline minimum for like, you know, sales or government or whatever. Like you can get like SPF 15 and SPF 30, but they have time and again been proven not to be effective outside of like you're like running from your car to like the shops or something, and you got to spend a bit of extended time out there. But like if you're going to the beach, you want SPF 50 at least for the time that you're out there. Maybe 70 for an arm and a leg, specially ordered for some Backstreet Fender. Well, just come to Catachan. It's 50 all around here, baby. Adira, what do these shards tell you? Yes.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad. And what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Oh, I am in love with Adira's VA, but Argenta is also doing like an exceptional job. She just hasn't had the scream. That's like, when I first watched Superman, watching Henry Cavill in that, his scream at the end of the first one, I was like, my man. I don't know what it is. A good scream gets me every time. That sounded bad. Oh boy. An actor being able to do that and express emotion. That's what we meant. Don't take me out of context. Fuck you. Examine the Arch-Militant. Oh shit, he's all the way over here. I need to work out what this screen shake shit is. It's like the camera's wobbly. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety of the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Alright. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, or that... Oh, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Oh! And for any of our 40k fans, you would know that promethium is the fuel that is used to ignite like flamers and melters and all that sort of stuff. The Promethium Creed is the Salamander's like chapter thing. Papers, reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Handwritten letter with a seal. Oh, nice. Lore Imperium test succeeded. Let's go! And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valencia, signed it with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
SPF 90 may cause cancer and or mutation. Gela boat screen.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Adira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord
Mr.
Captain.
Bulgy
And
in the
when
chat.
I
How you doing,
do,
buddy? Yes, I am. The PC is
that
up and running.
scum will
It's up and running
regret the
flawlessly.
day they were born.
It took my sanity. It took, in terms of sitting in front of a computer, about 70-something hours. That's not like daytime. That's like actual time in front of the computer, not including sleep and work and everything else. But we finally did it. It's finally up, and it's not fucking around. And it is ridiculously better than my old PC. Ridiculously better. So yeah, good to see you, pal. All right, so now that we are out of that, Adira has just kind of stepped up to my beloved. Not gonna lie. Grants 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Ooh. Okay. Let's go close. Let's open up that inventoire. Equip that onto them. Oh, look at the little Vox or breather thing on the back. I love my Dicky Pope hat. It's so terrible, but so great at the same time. All right. So, let's have a look at the organ. Nope, cool. Anything to loot over here?
I forged my destiny among the stars.
Bizarre fragment hung on a trophy board. The light, smooth surface of the object is dotted with dark spots and crumbling holes. Giggity. Alright, let's head into this room. There's no... Oh, no, wait. I can loot off him. Oh, yeah. Give me that helmet. Requires dogmatic follower. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. You know I want that. Alright, now... That looks so terrible. But I love it. Items can only be equipped by some characters of a certain conviction rank. You can open the character menu. Know that both your character and their companions have their own convictions. Okay, so I am currently 15 of 45 dogmatic. So does that put me at dogmatic 1? So I'm a rank 1 follower. Cool. I got an old injury, wasn't healed in time, can be healed with a medkit, requires passing a Medicaid skill test to succeed. Too many characters resolve and cause traumas. A fresh injury. Ew, I might actually need Abelard to do the stuff. Do the thing. Medkit on me. That's the stuff above my head. For some reason, I thought that was buffs. It's not buffs. It's not good. Okay, everybody else is fine. Good. Glad to have you back. Glad to be back, Naji. Let's get some heresy going here. Oh, Beal. Oh, they're coming into a Sister of Battle playthrough with that energy. Oh boy, that's some heresy right there. That is some heresy. Grade A. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, so Argenta, you're going to come over here. Adira, you are going to be around the side here. And Abelard, you are going to crush their nuts. No. Not you. Abelard, you're going to come around there. So, wait, is that a terrible idea? Let's go that side. Okay, cool. Start the battle. Okay, let's go. First battle back in. Let's reacquaint. Okay, so armor protects the character from incoming damage. Light and medium are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what % of incoming damage from an enemy attack it can absorb. Type of armor also influences the chance the character will pass a dodge test. Higher dodge penalty, the lower the chance to dodge. Character in light dodges more often, but takes more damage. Makes sense. Medium absorbs more. Talents like characters use different types of armor more effectively. Okay, cool. So we are going to get a full run by the looks before they do. So can you... No, it's Abelard's turn. Okay. Let's go for both of these nuts. 2 free cells to use charge. It costs 2 AP. So now let's go.
It will be done.
No. Okay, no, he did a charge. Oh, wait. I didn't designate a character to attack. Fuck! I'm not upset. You're upset.
I will do my reduced to dust.
Oh! Abelard, let's go! All right. Let us give you that. You're going to brace for impact, and then we are going to end your turn, which is space. Yep, cool. Then I am going to... So War Hymn, momentum equal to 8. It's personal cooldown once per combat, no AP. So we're going to activate that first. Then we are going to burst fire in a line. Let's go over here. And then I think we can hit the most number of people. Now, we were doing a run and gun before, so... in a line. That's juicy. Okay, very nice. And then we are going to run and gun. And that will take us not to anywhere useful. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're just going to move down here. Argenta, save me. Oh, wait. Oh, I can shoot again. That's why you use it. Big kills. Let's go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Enemy status, you'll encounter enemies with various abilities and features. An icon next to the enemy's portrait indicates they're under the influence of some kind of effect. Click right mouse button on the effect. I love how you can hover over something with this text and it actually gives you a pop-up. I wish to learn more. Right mouse button. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. So he is heavily damaged. Damage, hit chance, and wounds are greatly reduced. Okay, cool. And you are, what's that? That's a wound, fresh injury. Nice. Let's go there.
This battlefield in righteous fury.
And let's go. No, we want to go accurate fire.
As the Emperor
Kill
commands, I act. Strike is
Boom,
a
baby.
prayer.
And then we are going to
I'll do it.
Furious Recital, because that's similar to my one. And then she is going to run and gun as well. Because why the fuck not? And then we are going to... No. Rapid fire, does it do more damage? No, it doesn't. Okay. Man, this servitor is...
worthless.
Shit. It don't take a lot of damage. Okay, let's go... Nope. Can't see there. Why isn't it showing my line of sight? Let's just go there.
In the Imperium.
Now, there's a couple of different things we can do. So for 2 AP, we can Psychic Scream. We can expose weakness for 1. Analyze. So that gives +2 exploits. That gives removal exploits to decrease the target's dodge. Dodge and parry, which isn't a bad idea onto Abelard. Or Lightning Arc, Chains. So I've got nothing to chain off. That would have been nice at the start. Let's go Psychic Scream. And my warp meter basically didn't move. Very nice. We are going to forewarning on Abelard. And then I'm not gonna risk anymore. I'm not gonna risk anymore.
Stop it!
So I think my chat, because I can see the chat box above my head has moved, but my chat box in Streamlabs hasn't. So apologies. 2 seconds. We are going to get this sorted. Oh boy, there we go. Why didn't that show up in here? Good job, Streamlabs. Now there's a brand name that will not make you millions, but we will get a good laugh out of it. Gellerfield Sunscreen Kit and Demons Out. You know what? If I get big enough, I will make a Catachan themed sunscreen and call it Gellerfield. Can't even say damn Imperials anymore. I'm working a Raven Guard army. Nice. Close up of your character. Looks like Slaanesh, follower, not a sister of battle. I thought the same thing. I 100% thought the same thing. And I think that's everything that we're caught up with. Cool. Let's get back to killing again. Oh boy, here I go killing again. We want to go for a strike.
At your beck and call.
Charge. Nah, not suitable. Let's go.
It will be done.
Yep. Let's go Endure. And then we can't attack twice, but can we shoot? No, we can't. Okay, that's his turn. We are going to shoot you. You suck. Revel in Slaughter immediately removes Winded against, but that would have been real nice to use. That would have been real goddamn nice to use. Well, you suck. Okay, and then Adira is going to... we're going to go exploits. Maybe I should have done that last time. This servitor does not want to die. And then we are going to Psychic Scream you. Yeah. Demonic Attention, Perils of the Warp. Oh, no. Okay, so she just took some. I'll have the first bottle signed. If we get to that point, sure. And let's go that. Try to run away. If either one of you hit with your goddamn weapons, he wouldn't have had to take that. Is that a melter that he's got on his side? I think that's a melter. Wait, if I go back here.
Follow my lead. I'm not interested.
Oh, whatever. Strike.
I will do my duty.
Yeah, rebels. Okay, cool. Oh, we got another level up. Oh, let's go. Okay. So +1 ranks of soldier. So that means that we go here. Firearm mastery and choose a talent. Okay. Excellent. So, soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to the weapon's rate of fire. Let's go. Using the weapon's attack normally costs the least AP. Okay, so that'll be my single shot. These attacks do not spend AP until the end of the soldier's turn. Their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. The soldier immediately reloads their current weapon. Let's go. Okay. And then the talent. Okay, I don't know what any of these do, so chat, we're going to spend a little bit of time having a bit of a read. Where are the Markalites? Then you might hit something with the shooting. Well, I mean, they're hitting on 3s natively. Oh, no, wait. No, they'd be... The Sister of Battle, yes. I think I don't think I'm a full-blown Sister of Battle yet. I think I'm just a Zealot, so that'd be on 4s. But, yeah. You know what? Markalites, heavy keyword. We're good. So rapid reload. Reloading costs 2 AP less. It says reloads automatically. Does that spend my AP to do it? I'll stay away from that for now. Rack and Ruin. Other soldiers deals damage to 3 different enemies. Gain more damage to their next attack in the current combat. Okay. More damage for being around people. 3+ AG bonus, which I don't think is great. I'm only on a 30. This bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of the attack. So it'd be, what, 6+ AG bonus? Okay. Fired up whenever the soldier deals damage. Their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of combat. Okay. That'd probably be better later when I've actually got some crit going. And fights take a lot longer. Cover efficiency is increased. Okay. Combat Medicae. Additional wounds. Damage by a soldier's area of effect attacks. Suffer damage for the next attack that hits them. Okay. Integrity while at full wounds. Soldier has +10 ballistic skill and +2 movement points. Okay. Not bad. All the soldiers' area attacks gain blah, armor penetration, ignore, ballistic skill, bonus divided by 2. Deflection when used against enemies in a 3-cell radius around the soldier. Okay. I don't know if I've got the guns for that yet, so I'll stay away from it. Whenever the soldier successfully dodges or uses cover, they gain a guaranteed critical hit against that enemy. That might not be bad. First hit of each burst attack deals additional damage equal to the current weapon's rate of fire. Ooh. Okay. So you need dash for this one. Dash does not end soldier's movement for the turn. Enemies adjacent. Okay, so I don't have that one apparently. Or is dash like up somewhere? Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, there are so many. Ooh, litanies. I'm going to start with these. We're doing Sisters of Battle. I'm going to start with these bad boys. All enemies in the area of effect of War Hymn or Furious Recital gain +1 stack of the Disturbed effect. So, Disturbed is -10 penalty to any willpower or fellowship. Okay. Enemies that are adjacent to the Devotee gain +2 stacks of Disturbed instead. Also, all demons in the area of effect suffer damage equal to the momentum restored to the Devotee. Okay. Litany of Hatred. The devotee and their allies in the area of effect of War Hymn or Furious Recital gain blah damage for single shots and attacks of opportunity for 1 round. That's not bad. Shield of Faith gains 4 times willpower bonus, which I do have. Willpower is one of my highest stats. To armor against attacks of demons and warp damage. The devotee's resolve is also permanently increased by willpower divided by 2. Okay. Emperor protects, 4% chance to ignore any enemy attack. That will be very nice later on. Melee flame and melter attacks against demons and psychers deal additional damage. That'll be nice when I actually have some stuff. Additional damage equal to 4. Okay, I will definitely get that later. Oh, this is the Forge World stuff. Forge World characters gain +4 deflection against the burning effects and flame weapons. Okay, still the Forge. While wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain +1, blah, blah, blah. Don't have heavy armor yet, so no point taking it. Forge World characters gain a stacking +10 bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks increase the hit chance and dodge reduction by +20%. That's pretty good. Forge World characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. That one isn't too much of a big deal for me now because those stats are pretty close. That's cool. That's cool. Soldier's first grenade use in combat does not spend AP and does not count toward the attack limit that turn. That could be advanced tech skill. I'll look at that later. I think I need some combat stuff. Characteristic training. Okay, so you can take one of these for a +5. Weapon skill, ballistic skill. Okay, dual weapon combat. Character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon set additional to the one attack per round. This attack suffers a -20 penalty. Okay, so you could do like weapon and then shoot him in the face or something like that. I don't know, or double dual pistols or something. It will not die. Increase wounds. That's not terrible. Extra health is always generally a good thing to do. Power weapons. Okay, nimble, 10% dodge. It's kind of boring, if I'm honest. Where you can make a tech priest type character. Yeah, there is a lot of build diversity in this. A lot of friggin' build diversity. No melee, chain weapon expert, alacrity. Each shot fired by the soldier grants some +1 agility. What does agility get us? So that is high agility, allows them to manipulate delicate explosives with finesse, keep their footing. It improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to half their agility. So, okay, all right, it gives them dodge. It's not bad. Revel in Slaughter can be used instead of 2 kills rather than 3. Okay. Full cover, sort of gets 10% damage. Muzzle velocity, the first hit of each burst attack. I think I really like this one because that's general across like any weapon sort of stuff. I don't hate that. We're going to go with muzzle velocity. And apply. Beautiful. So now we've got Firearm Mastery, where a bunch of extra attacks and everything else. And first hit of each burst attack does that. Cool. So we've got a decent amount of power. Now, Abelard. My man. He is getting Daring Breach. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains Agi bonus MP until the end of the turn. They don't lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. Oh, let's go. Abelard. Okay, so I'm just going to find one that looks good for him. There's an additional +5 damage, doesn't stack, but it can be reactivated after another attack made by either the same enemy or a different one, okay? 50%. While they have less than half health, they gain critical hit chance, okay? Epicenter of Slaughter. Whenever the warriors attack, they gain +1 at the start of their turn. They gain +1 temporary wound for each stack. Okay. Desolation, +3 damage to enemies that have no allies. Thick skin, damage reflection, parry chance. Actually, I think straight up, I'm just gonna go for the health one that I saw. If that's a general sort of thing. Chance range attacks, ramming speed, charge distance by +3, defensive maneuvers. Dodge isn't bad. Scars hit well under the endure effect, the damage deflection. Yeah, okay. Interception. The next warrior archetype costs 1 AP less. That will be really nice to get. Charge and slash do not end the warrior's movement. And grand blah blah blah. Crowd kill, area attack steal, for every enemy in the area of effect. That could be really good for his sweep attack. Cautious disengage, attacks of opportunity, deal less damage to the warrior, movement, blah, blah, blah. Defensive stance. If it does not attack this turn, they gain toughness, blah, armor, charge, and slash are not affected. Opening strike. Charge and push increase the damage of ranged attacks made against the affected enemies by blah until the end of combat does not stack. That could be really, really good. So Abelard goes in, crushes someone's nuts, and then both Argenta and me fuck them up, which is, not bad. Fuck's sake, I would need to upgrade my system to play that game, but other than some bugs, which for a game size I'm okay with, game seems great. Yeah, it actually really, really does. I have heard a lot of very, very, very good things. Dueling Mastery, bonus to parry, Laz, nimble, power weapon, will not die. I think we're going to go that. Because that will have use just all the time. I could go dual weapon combat. Then it's just characteristics training. Grenadier, ready to serve. Non-damage ability. Their resolve is increased. Better to die for the Emperor, well under 40%. Plus 10 bonus all characteristics resolve. That's not bad. That'll make him really hard to kill. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first use of any ability costs -1 AP. Okay, no heresy. 10% armor. Against Xenos and demonic creatures, their allies gain half the bonus of no heresy. Ooh. However, Imperial World characters, Law, Xenos, and Law Warp are always 0. I think that's fine. I'm not really relying on him for that. Stronger together. All allies excluding Xenos in the current party gain +5 to the same characteristic as was chosen for Humanity First. I don't know what that was, so I'm not going to do it. Burst from Impact, do not suffer the negative effects of melee superiority. Cool. Scatter. Half damage from attacks of opportunity. Perfect timing. Get off me. Although the days use rage weapon in threatened areas, knocks enemies prone and pushes them one cell away during the effect. That's not bad. I think I'm going to go for the... Shit, I'm torn. Either It Will Not Die or... What was the other one? Opening Strike. I think I'm going to go for It Will Not Die. I think Wounds is good. Gonna open a can of worms now. Did you watch Rebel Moon and what did you think? Haven't watched it yet. It's on the docket. No spoilers, please. I've been living in IT hell. I'm still catching up. All right, Adira with the operative. So she is getting dismantling attack. Immediately inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat that makes a free attack against a target. That attack always hits. Oh, okay. Until the end of combat, the target of this attack suffers -30 penalty to dodge and -30 armor. Awesome. It's an exploit. The operative gains +1 damage, +2 armor penetration. Okay. Weak body, weak soul. Fresh target. That attack deals... Oh! Straight up, we're going this. That's just like kill a dude who's full health. Hell yeah! Alright, now Argenta, this should be a lot faster. I think we are going to go for the same thing. For you? Muzzle velocity. Cool. Alright. Let's get back into the... As the French would say, le fucking them up. It's an actual French word. You can look it up. +5 toughness if their toughness is less than... I'll have to look up Abelard because I'm not sure what his stuff is. Wow, that picked up in a pretty big radius. That picks up in a really big radius, actually. Let's go Abelard. Your intelligence is less than 35. So you are going to take this. So now you got toughness of +5. Hell yeah. All right. Abelard can never be intelligent. He's going to be a big dum-dum for the rest of the game. So I can use this. I'm pretty sure we need to go to the Void Ship Bridge. There's a big-ass light going on it, so I'll do that. Hold spoilers menacingly. Yes, please. And for anybody who might be interested, me and my old housemate, who is still a very, very good friend of mine from Adelaide, we had a rule in the house. when I was going through my psych degree, we had to study things like creation of false memory and the ability for things to influence a person's perception without them realizing it. The case that we were studying being that police officers, or a study of police, found that in a violent crime, if a firearm was mentioned to a witness or a victim, in like something ridiculous like 90% of people that would then give a statement would say that there was a firearm even when there were none present whatsoever, leading to police now having to basically say nothing and just ask somebody to recount the events and not say anything, because the creation of false memory is so powerful in different things. We took that to the nth degree, that if you told us anything other than the name of a film or TV show or whatever and where we can watch it, it's spoiler. Because if you told us you liked it, that's a spoiler, because then I would go in thinking, okay, this person liked it. And if I hate it, then the reaction is even worse. But if you're like, oh, nah, I hate this, like, that show shit, don't do it, then I'm expecting that, and I'll either not watch it, or I'll go into it expecting it and maybe create a self-fulfilling prophecy where I'm looking for faults, and then I hate it where maybe it was something that I would enjoy. Or I watch it, enjoy it, and then never take your opinion seriously again. And then there's all the, like, you know, stuff like in the MCU where there's, like, cameos of different actors and stuff coming in. Like, that's a nice surprise to have. So, for anybody that's in my chat, if you tell me anything other than title, where I can watch it, it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. I don't have the power to punish anybody for it, so just, I guess, don't be dicks. Anyway... With that ridiculous rambling out of the way. Oh shit, I didn't look over there, there's purple.
Opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
This man up to no good. I'm going to throw that out there right now, this man up to no good. I'm going to go back to my multi-stream chat. I don't think it's working the way I would like. Didn't some American make that an experiment convincing people they had a major car accident as children? I would have to look that up. I'm not willing to say yes or no because I don't know for a fact. But that definitely sounds like something that people would do. Yeah. So she's dead. Edelthrad, God Emperor preserve us. The rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her lord captain and the house its head. But hold on, I should be doing a voice for this guy. Edelthrad shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open, and two bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. Adira looks anxiously at Edelthrad. Then she glances back at you. Oh my god, can I do an Adira voice? I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating. Nah, she's more British. I lent too much into the Afrikaans. That was terrible. I apologize. I apologize to everybody watching it. I'll be better. Do you have any idea for a list that uses a heavy burst cannon and a Riptide? Got this model from a friend and really want to use it? Well, there's two ways you can go about it. One, if you've got a friend that doesn't mind doing like non-WYSIWYG stuff, I tend to do this a lot with practice games or lower level RTTs or whatever, then you don't have a WYSIWYG gun, but you inform your opponent this is what the gun is, you get their consent or the consent of the TO, and it should be fine if you want to swap between the burst cannon or the ion accelerator. Second thing that you can do with it, generally speaking, the heavy burst cannon is good into everything up to light armor. It's obviously not as efficient into stuff like Terminators, but still 2 shots killing one is perfectly fine. I would make sure that if you're putting in the Riptide with the heavy burst cannon, you then have other stuff which are designed to deal with armor. Don't forget that Crisis is still fantastic anti-armor because, you know, 66 shots gonna 66, or, you know, plasma shots are fantastic. My 6-man Crisis unit has picked up a Lehman Russ on average every single time, or a Knight. So, yeah, I would say just plug it in, use it as like a midfield harass stand on objective, be super obnoxious, and if they kill it, cool, you've killed like 180 points or whatever. Obviously, don't throw it away willy-nilly, but that is how, because I speak to Hayden Walduck quite a bit, he's been finding a lot of success with that. He has been using the Ion Accelerator, but there is nothing to say the Heavy Burst Cannon can't be as good. Maybe not as good, but you know what I mean. Like, it still definitely has a place and a use. Use it in marine heavy metas or that sort of stuff. Fairly certain Adeptus Sororitas can be from South Africa. Well, this was the Psyker, and I'd heard her VA. I haven't heard it enough to replicate her accent, so unfortunately I lent too much into the Afrikaans and not the English. Well, Tanith was all Scottish. Tanith? Have I forgotten a name? Oh shit. Anyway, let's keep the show on the road, shall we? I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. Oh, that's actually... I'm a little bit torn. Chat, I'm going to throw it to you. Get in chat 1, 2, or 3 for your choice of conversation. I can see this going either way. This is actually a perfect opportunity because I have to grab another drink. So, my chatters, my homies, 1, 2, or 3, most votes wins. And if one person votes, then they win. I'll be back in a memento. Don't go anywhere. Get your votes in, and I'll be back very, very soon. Okay, I definitely was muted. Let me start over. And we have votes in for 1, 2, and 3. God fucking damn it. Did you guys get together and plan that? Where you just did every single option and one of you picked one. I'm not even upset. I'm actually kind of impressed. Joshua Ritter, thank you so much. It was left for me in his will. I wanted to use it to try and win a local. I'm really, really sorry that she lost a friend. That really sucks. But you can definitely do that. Definitely do that. If there's any of the videos of mine that you've watched, you can absolutely like unplug certain things and then yeah, get it plugged back in. So there were other things that came up for on mute, but my Streamlabs is now telling me, what do we vote for? How to check on my boy. You know what? As with everything, I will do it myself. I'm going to go steered out of the warp. I'm going to go reasonable for a change so that I can go like full zealot later on. Like hardcore zealot. All right. I expect better from you next time, chat. None of this like, we're going to pick one of each. All right. Edelthrad stares at you, and his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Then we have no right to bow our heads. That boy got cut up. You can see Kunrad Voitvir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he's holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. We are out of time! Edelthrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Okay, now we got some good ones. Void VU, Duplicitous Cur. The Rogue Trader's death will be avenged. To Edelthrad, that complicates things. To the party, ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let's die with honor. You know what? I love the idea of calling someone a cur on my first playthrough. I get it. I vote for that. Oh, God damn it, Moody. Moody. What? Theodora is dead? Void V stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't. Edelthrad lowers his head, then he sighs and locks eyes with you. His gaze cold, haughty, and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. Farewell. Edelthrad, don't!
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Yeah, it was kind of close. Oh, Edelthrad. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Oh, shit, that's Chaos Spawn! Let's go, let's fuck up! Let's get it, demons! Momentum, abilities, heroic acts, desperate measures, high momentum, heroic act. Yep, that's why you bring two sisters to battle. Okay, so I don't like the idea of just like straight running Abelard in there. So my zealot is going to be. Wait, can I see across there? Surely I can. Argenta is going to go over this side. The Psyker is going to go here. Now, Abelard is like super far down. Super far down the list. Let's go. He's going to go there. Adira's going to go there. Abelard is going to go here. I don't think stacking people up is too much of a problem. Maybe? Question mark? Argenta, you are going to go first. So, yeah. Let's go that. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I'm going to go first. I encounter enemies with various abilities. We've already seen this. Anyway. Let's go war him first and foremost. Should I just take that dude out? 140 hit points. Okay, so it's just got a melee. And it's also got all enemies within the area of effect, so it's a line attack. One enemy creature within a 2-cell radius. And then it's got Toxic Spurt. 3x3 Toxic Zone lasts for 2 rounds. Suffer toxic damage. Toughness resistance. Okay. Rending Scream. 0 AP. Target must make a toughness test. If they fail, they suffer bleeding. Okay. Devourer. The creature devours an ally, restoring 30% of creature's maximum wounds. Okay, so kill its lackeys. All right, well, that makes my mind up for me. Let's go... Wait, this? Yeah, let's go that. And then we are going to go single target. Booyah.
Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Now, what is the rate of fire? 4, so I should be able to fire more times, right?
I can't allow myself to do this.
I thought I was able to shoot more than once. Okay, we're going to run and gun. And we are going to go like this. And then we are going to... Can I shoot him? No. Can I shoot him? We're just going to get a single shot. Spends all movement, can only use attacks. That is... Oh, you have to use Firearm Mastery. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll save that for another turn. Cool. And that uses... That's your momentum bar. Okay, so those abilities that we picked up, they're not just freebies. Gotcha. Okay, so... Argenta is... Am I on full momentum? I am. So, she, with the bolt gun rate of fire, she's going to use hers, and that'll take it down. And then I'm going to Furious Recital to build some of it back up. Should have done that with her. And then we are going to single shot.
I'll do it.
Boom.
Eradicate
Kill
it.
you. And then boom.
None can escape
Oh,
the
Argenta, you are the
judgment.
love of my life. And then
As
boom,
the
kill
Emperor
you.
commands, I am eradicated.
And then boom, kill you.
Deeds is worth each strike is a prayer.
And then boom. Not kill you, but let's take chunk off. Nope, that's a miss. And then revel in slaughter, remove wounded. I will use that on the next one where I can shoot, run and gun, shoot. Or is it better now? So it immediately reloads. So they reload when you use that ability. Okay. I thought that might have been a passive. So yeah, cool. So that reloading thing probably will actually be quite good. And let's end that. Adira is going to analyze.
Will do.
Oh, I need to be real careful about warp abilities. Okay. I think we are just gonna... I do want to scream at him. We're screaming.
Was that you?
Yeah, get screamed at. And nothing bad happened to me all the time. If you got shot spare, put it on the big guy to see if he absorbs one enemy right away. Yeah, that was my thought. I mean, I might be a die-hard tower lover, but damn, Bolters is such a great weapon. Damn right. I'm going to be playing a lot of Darktide on stream as well, and I love playing my Zealot, even just for the Bolter. It is such a great weapon. Alright, so that will be... Yeah, I'm not going to risk the Veil. He can move forward. Scream, did anybody take it? She took bleeding. She took bleeding. Okay. Let's have you
At your beck
charge and
call.
attack him. And we are going to... Let's go for a... Wait. That's defensive. That's defensive. So, attack.
Indeed.
Damn. Use this.
No matter the cost. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Oh, they do it from range. Oh, they do it from range and they spin stuff. Oh my god. Okay.
At your
I
beck
should have put a defensive on him first.
It will be done.
Shit. Cool. And then brace for impact onto him. And then that will... I think I'll just leave him in combat with it. Alright, so... Let's go... Shot. And then that is all I can do, except... I should have moved out of the stank. I don't know why I'm sitting in the stank. That was not good. That was not good. We're gonna revel in
Justice
slaughter.
for the weak.
And we are going to shoot.
I'll do it.
Boom, baby. And then we're
As
gonna
the
run and gun.
Emperor commands, I act.
And then we are
Faith
going to
without
boom.
deeds is worthless.
Nice. Argenta is doing some great damage. She's going to move out of the
What
stank.
is this foreboding?
Actually, maybe I should run Adira into combat. How much health does she have? No movement points. 21 to 24? She'll be fine, right? Let's put her behind it.
To come.
And let's go Chain Axe, Oh, wait, no, she doesn't have an axe. She just smacks with stuff. Yeah, rebels. And that will be it. Good parry. Good parry.
Mocking me.
I just noticed the counter up top. Why are you awake this long? Don't ever recite the Big Bang Theory about sleep deprivation? Yes. But also, I won't remember this, so you can say what you want, but this is all just gonna, like, whoop. And actually, proven in psychology with how we store and retrieve memory, under the effects of sleep deprivation, you actually remember very, very little. Once you pass the 24-hour mark, you are functionally tipsy to drunk. And it just gets worse as it goes on and on. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to change. Wait, no, I can't. Let's go back this way. Oh, he tagged me. Oh, he tagged me on the way out. And let's go back in. Mother flipper, it so wasn't worth it. Is that an action point? 2 AP. I need to attack. Damn it!
Victory is
Alright, and then I'm going to endure. Now you are going to move out the stank. And then you go and shoot.
Actions will speak louder than words.
You suck. It's run and gun.
Shall it be done?
I'm actually going to go back this way. And then... Oh shit, Abelard's in the road?
The Emperor commands.
No, that's right. Just for area effect. And then do this one. Use some of this juicy momentum. And then we are going to... Because that should refill my AP all the way.
Rejoice in service.
Oh my god!
I will not be deterred.
What are you doing?
My faith shields me. God Emperor, move through me. Be the
What
fire
was
in my
that? Stacky is not a great idea. No, it is not a great idea. Psyker in melee combat? Oh yeah, best Psyker. Yeah, but the vlog of this will be a thing, so just hit you over the timestamp once you're out of sleep. I won't believe it. I will imagine that it's a doctored video file that you've made up to maliciously attack my good name. So many ones? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was yeah, that was not the stuff right there. Oh, but the bolter shot though. I am going to medkit heal her. I am going to analyze you for some exploits. And then I'm gonna smack you with the staff. Oh, big smack. Apparently a Psyker with the staff is better than a las gun. Well, not really a bolter, but yeah. Did she just fall over dead? Is you dead? Prone. Ah, she's just gonna get back up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That'll be fine. Just fine. All right, let's give you a big smack. Very nice.
I will do like you.
And then I will endure. Let me go this
My
side.
enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet.
Oh my god, suck more!
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then run and gun.
Justice for the weak.
There's a fight from here. Ow. Oh, Adira, don't die. Why does he just get a free turn? Okay. Okay. We're going to endure. Then we are going to move away. He's going to get a free slap. But the shield absorbs it. Joke's on you. I'm the fucking best.
Indeed.
And then I go whack, whack.
It will be done.
Yeah! All right, now can I use this, or has this already been done? Once per combat. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I am not looking good. Run and gun.
Will speak louder than words. And so shall it be done.
Oh, I needed you to hit that. I so needed you to hit that, not in a sexual way. Okay, nice. That's a lot of extra health. Bolter to the face! Oh no! Oh, Adira's down! What's the sudden number of injuries? Trauma. Use med kits, treat injuries. Moving trauma is a more difficult task. They're going to be healed in rescue on the ship in certain places. Okay, that's fine. No doubt. Let's go. Move back.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay, cool. Charge myself back in. Yeah! Good. Abelard, crush his nuts! Ah! Oh, except 95% hit chance right here. Yeah. Okay, so we get another level up. All right, let's do it quick because hopefully that gives me, HP back and Adira can come back alive. Cool. So choose characteristic. Ooh. Now the thumbs up mean what? What do the thumbs up mean? Are those my primary skills? Probably. Let's go ballistic skill because I really like being able to hit stuff. You jerk. Okay, rapid reload, -2, -1. Camaraderie, critical hit chance. Light up. There was one for hit chance, which I think is great. There was like a really good, good hit. Oh, the soldier's second attack action in a turn deals blah more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier during this turn. Interesting. Swift slaughter, yep. Second skin, medium armor, yep. Chain, combat master, swift, T-Swift, las. I'll probably be moving off the las when I can. Solid weapon. Plus minimum damage, no. Health, honestly, wouldn't be terrible. Ooh. I kind of want to hang on to this until I see what sort of weapons I'm getting. I don't want to take a proficiency and not be able to use it. Let's go past the characteristics. You know what? I actually don't mind Litany of Hatred. Extra damage, pretty good. Let's play into the Sister of Battle. All right, Abelard, you choose a talent and choose a characteristic. Okay, so your talent. I think thick skin is a great one for him. Let's go that. A little bit of tank. Let's give him weapon skill. Cool. He's done. Apply. There we go. Level 5. Adira. You, my dear. Intelligence. Okay. Techie skills. Perception. Well, what affects warp powers? So that's law, Medicaid, and tech skill. But it has a little thumbs up. Is it willpower? Withstand the horrors of the warp. High willpower allows characters to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. Which I do have a lot of at the moment. I don't hate the idea of some intelligence. Yeah. And then we are going to go for her. Edge of Fate. Psyker's... Oh! Psyker's allies gain plus 15% crit chance. First critical hit removes the effect. It's not bad. Allies under it gain armor penetration. Okay. Every non-successful dodge of parry, plus 2 additional AP. First dodge of every... Yep, cool. Unnatural luck. When the Psyche uses divination on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead, and the unnatural luck effect is removed. Crit mitigation on her is pretty great. Every time the Psyche deals mental damage from any source other than Aftershock, the target suffers half as much mental damage at the end of the next turn. Okay. Taking damage from the Psyche at least once, suffer a -20 penalty to all resistance tests. Mind Siege, failed against any psychic powers will suffer an additional mental damage every time they suffer mental damage. Okay. Mind Thief, the target of a particular Psycho ability for the first time. What abilities are you talking about? Okay. Enemies suffer a -5 to intelligence perception. Yeah, okay, yep. Kills an enemy with a psychic power, dealing more damage to the target's wounds. The excess damage will be dealt to the enemies closest to the target. That's not a bad one. Pain channeling. Okay. -5 dodge and parry. Psychic power. All enemies gain stacking -5 to all characteristics until the end of combat. Weak hearts. Enemies suffering from blind. Imperial World. I think pain channeling or Visions of Doom. Visions of Doom isn't bad because we got the Chain Lightning and we've also got a bunch of other stuff that we can chuck on them to stack this up. Minus like 10 within a turn is reasonable to dodge and parry is not bad. Is not bad at all. I'm going to go Visions of Doom. I think that will be a good one based on the encounter that we just had. And then Argenta, my beloved. Ballistic skill 100%. We are going to go... Oh, we're going to go for another sister power. So we've got the Litany of Hatred. Purification. Shield of Faith or Purification? Let's go Shield of Faith. Done! Alright, cool. Alright, so we have a Blade Shard. Ooh, that's chaosy. Operator's Gloves, +3 to tech use. That's going on Adira, +5 Fellowship. Okay, cool. So, let's go Adira. You are going to wear the gloves. And then Abelard. You're going to, so it needs an Iconoclast. Ooh, what's this one? Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20% until the end of combat. Yeah, that was custom made for him. That is perfect. Okay, cool.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
All right, nothing down there. So I can't talk to him. Any way down here to get across it? No.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
We go down here. No. Let's talk to you, Mr. Bridge Officer. We won? We won! Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Let's go over here. This looks promising. Or maybe it's up there.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
A noble deed. Let...
Reivor, Master Helmsman, system status report. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off vid screens for Throne knows how long. Yep. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Oh boy. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew? Prepare for translation to real space. Abelard pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. Usually, man, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence. He directs your attention up to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. Must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk. Oh boy. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing, still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the world. Oh, no voice for this one? Mortal! Who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? The vision lowers its head, its harrowing gaze boring into you. For but a moment, something changes in Theodora's expression. It almost looks like a shadow of fear. It matters not! Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery! Ooh. Yeah, resist once. Theodora hisses almost painfully, as if wounded by your words. Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate. Kunrad Voitvir, your head begins to spin, and viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink. And you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor Voitvir, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seethes from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured in the steps chosen. And yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection! The image is scattered by invisible sorcerous winds, and you see Adira. Her eyes aglow with the same sinister flame. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you in the weapon of our return to me. A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the loyal seneschal of the dynasty. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine. Last Helmsman Ravor. Ravor turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who's standing next to you. Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means... The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancia's flagship. We'll honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day. Ravor does not look away. He's giving you a hard stare, his white brows furrowed. Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
Oh, there is no way I'm refusing.
it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade.
Mutually
and
man,
the
don't forget that
title
name.
of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live.
Damn right.
The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say, Lord Captain.
Yeah, we did.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Hell yeah. Man, that was just the prologue. That was an enormous amount of content. Well, for a prologue, that is. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face. Though the old officer's eyes are keen, they rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself. Well then, your ladyship. You had us worried for a few hours there. Abelard offers a thin smile. But after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on deck, the only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. Okay, how do we come to lose so many? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly who they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising, given that their informant on board was their own Master of Whispers. Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I'm still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So, prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your ladyship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who will work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Misspoke. Surely I'm late captain. What? There is no mistake, your ladyship. Lady Theodora before you was also the Lord Captain. Do not take your title literally. Think of it as a sacred rank that remains unchanging no matter who bears the warrant. You have been chosen by the Emperor to carry the honorable burden of the rogue trader. High Gothic, whence this title originates, is a highly formal language, and so a certain level of inflexibility is to be expected. I don't know if I want to say this. Like, it's a dialogue option, but I 100% want to be the rogue trader. It's the whole reason I booted the game. I'm going to go start the briefing. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Ooh, tech priest. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers! You've been granted an honor. Lord Captain Bushuli Man von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Maybe I'll do this one for another playthrough. This one is, I have it, yawn. I have the time to be listening to every last officer on this hulking rig. Abelard, give me a precise, what are the major problems and what needs to be done? Perhaps you would introduce those present. As you wish, your ladyship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as does flesh. Vigdis Suriotta of the Ptolemy line, our new Voxmaster. It is an honor to serve your ladyship. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face, gives a sullen nod. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good a home to me. This here ship's as good as home to me. So rest assured, she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our High Factorum, Janarus Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. Dressed in an embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. It is an honor, your ladyship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery on board, the Infernus Master, whose crew works to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. The 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving a complicated manipulation of all the tech priest's mechadendrites. I serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report that all fires across the decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factorum. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarks in a low voice, pitched for Yuri's only. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your ladyship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system, in fact, belongs to the Winter Scale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets. A voice distorted by a Vox-Ray translator emerges from under the tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer Prime, overseer and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement, and as soon as possible. Helmsman. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship sounds, more or less. But without our Engineer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Ladyship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go round and round this system till our heads are swimming as long as the Promethium and supplies last. And if any thick as grok shit lowlives come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. So don't you worry on that score. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We got no able crew. No, Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? comes the officer's hostile and bitter reply. It's as if a dam has burst inside and all his pent-up emotions are rushing out of him. The ship's in ruins. Every second officer's dead. And now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to Void knows where. Silence! The bridge's magnificent glass panes seem to tremble under the force of Abelard's roar. Enforcers! Seize this mutineer! You can punch in the back of the head! If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your Ladyship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say. Besides, find a replacement, that is, for we already have one lined up. Okay. I think we gotta stick dogmatic. So the options here, Iconoclast, stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we have endured. The third one, which would be reasonable, I guess, experienced Masters of Ordnance are few and far between, so for that reason he may remain in post. I leave his punishment at your discretion, Abelard. And then we have Dogmatic. Execute him. Which I think the God Emperor decrees it must be so. For his light is upon us all. Consider it done. Take him away. The brittle laughter of the Master of Ordnance reverberates around the bridge as he is led to his fate. To summarize, we've sustained serious losses in crew members and we require a new engine seer prime and navigator. Is that all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at a Footfall station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. Okay, Footfall, the massive void port on the edge of the Coronis Expanse and a notorious hotbed of vice, trade, and rogue trader intrigue. Fuck yes. What can you tell me about the system? I cede to the Voxmaster on this point. Mistress Tolman? We are in the Rykad star system. Our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your ladyship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in this system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobilite station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykad Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. Augurs sense technology allows void ships to scan planet-spot enemies and obtain various... okay. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must get to the planet and the Navis Nobilite station and find out what the void is going. The assembled officers salute you as one. Your ladyship, there is one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything. And I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Coronis Expanse. Yep, let's go with the note. Yes, quite right. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrich von Calix. An interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system. We must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed. But an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system Either the Nevis Nobilite or the governor of Rykad Minoris may know something. That is all, your ladyship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he's about to offer some words of encouragement. Adira? Sister Argenta? Explain yourselves! Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Adira. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Adira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word bursts from her lips. Daybreak. Damn it! Your ladyship. Here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo. Like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Glass? No. Not yet, anyway. The voices are going berserk. All shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. The Psyker's bitten lips stretch into a wry smile. There's nothing else to report. And that is done. My god, that was a lot of dialogue. Okay, so we use the map. And you know what? We are at near 33 hours awake. I actually think this is a great place to chuck a save down. And we will pick this up in episode 2, Vogue Trader. I can't wait for you guys to see the thumbnail for that one. Good friend of mine, Alex, made up a bunch of memes with my face on it, as you would have seen on the thumbnail of this one. So it has been a ton of fun. Thank you very much to everybody who showed up for this first stream back in the longest time. I don't even know how long. All I know is that we hit 2,000 subs, everything died, and then I came back and we got 2,100 basically. So thank you to all the ballers that have been hanging out, chilling, doing everything. Being there for any of my crappy shaky cam uploaded videos, try and talk about Tau stuff. There is a bunch of stuff coming. Big thank you first and foremost to Darrell and Bull for helping me out with my IT stuff. As always, a massive thank you to Four, who not only donated an enormous amount of money, but sent me a little piece of stuff that I'm going to be revealing in the next like proper video that I've got coming out very soon. But thank you very much for hanging out. If you're watching this as a VOD, make sure you're subbed and doing all the internet things and liking and sharing and blah blah blah, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thank you everybody for joining me. I will see you very soon. I'm very excited to be back, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.